Hello, Steamboat. Good morning. It's me, TC, and it's our second day. So for those of you possibly tuning in for the first time, this is our little morning show here in Steamboat Springs, and yeah, they're letting me do it. Scott Parker, Chief Theater, good morning. I'm sure you're watching. We haven't broken anything yet, maybe. Can't promise you that. Won't happen by the end of the show, but we'll see what happens. Some of you are wondering, who is this guy? What's he do? It's Tony Counts. Tony Around Town, aka Cat in the Hat. You might find me rhyming with DJ Leprechaun or DJ Freeze or any of our other talented DJs in town. And I also get to do a little super fun show. We'll be bringing that back in June here at the Historic Chief Theater, downtown Steamboat Springs. That'll be coming up here in June. And we've got some great guests lined up for today. I got Nick LaGorga from Good Morning Acoustics. He hung out with us at the release party, so it's great to have Nick back here, chat with him a little bit about what's going on. Vladen Chase will be popping in as well, the voice of Steamboat Springs High School sports. So you can catch him calling soccer and lacrosse, and maybe basketball, football. Hopefully we'll get him on the baseball diamond as well soon. And he knows all things hockey, so we're going to get a little Avalanche update because we pressured him a little bit yesterday on the huddle. I don't know if he was feeling the win. I think he did actually predict a win on the home ice, and we'll see if they can follow it up. The Avalanche are down in that series 2-1 to Nashville. And Adia Clark Lay, she's back. We had her with us on the farmers market this past summer, and she's playing great music. She's going to be at the Corner Slice Friday, the 20th from 6 to 8, and we'll talk to her a little bit about that and what she's got going on. If you haven't liked or shared or you're not following us on Facebook, please do so. Check us out on YouTube as well. If you happen to miss the show while it's streaming live here on Facebook, you can pick it up later on YouTube, and Rock will be monitoring. You got any comments or feedback, or you want to let me know how great Steamboat Mountain Soccer Tournament scarf looks, that's going to be coming up as well this summer. Steamboat Soccer Academy players, get ready. Let us know, and if you want us to help you let people know what's going on, give a shout out. hellosteamboatshow@gmail.com, and we'll try and get you on, or if you know somebody that should be on that I could get some information out of, please send them our way. That'd be great to have them down here. We'll give you a little weather as well this afternoon. You know, it felt great this morning coming out, but Rock had her boots on and is telling me the weather's going to change. So we'll check in with our weather girl, Google, and see what she has to say about all that. I did get some comments yesterday. People felt that our weather was concise, precise, and Google sounded like she knew what she was talking about. I don't know. Between Alexa, Cortana, and Siri, I think we could have a serious staff of knowledgeable people here with the Hello Steamboat Show. So we'll try and utilize all of them. I did get in a little battle this morning with Alexa. I want to tell you guys about. I was asking her about the hockey games. I wanted to know who won because we're here early. You know, we have pre-show meetings, and so I fell asleep during one of the games. All right, I wasn't sure what happened, and I asked Alexa who won. I don't think she watched, and oddly enough, my wife said, "Yay, Alexa doesn't like hockey." So Alexa and I are gonna have a little talk because I think that we can work something out. I'm not asking her to watch the game. I just need the scores. Cortana, she got a little jealous. I had the Xbox Live on as well, trying to get some updates, and she yelled at Alexa, so I think we're going to have a little stalemate here in my house sooner or later. As some of you also might know, I have what I'll call it small dog syndrome. I'm a brother in a ski town with a Yorkie Terrier named Princess. She wears a diamond collar. 4 o'clock this morning, she was crying outside my door. Later in the morning, I think she left a little piddle mark outside the door. Apparently, she was telling me she wanted to go out. I didn't realize that. I'm going to start listening to her a little more. We'll come to an understanding about that as well. I don't know what to do with the small dog. Now that the snow is melted, I thought she would just slip outside, do her thing. She's a little pretentious. I think she likes some company in the morning. But that's something else I have to work on. If you guys have any small dog ideas and suggestions, please send them my way because I could use all the help possible. Health and fitness, golf courses, they're opening up, right? So, you know, I love to get out on the course, swing the clubs. Not calling out Drew Logic or any other of my golf buddies, but we need to get that dialed up soon. But what I am going to try and do is get Patty Zimmer in here to help me stretch out a little bit, get some yoga going, get that chi and the chakra, everything lined up, because I should feel good when I'm sleeping at night, and I feel a little stiff in the lower back area. So I think I really want to work on that. It's not the chairs. We've got to thank Val for Mover Design, and of course Annie's. I think this set is stylish. I mean, it's comfortable, and off-white, which is okay. We'll call it a nice cream, maybe a Starbucks cream. Oh, did I say Starbucks? Should we talk about Starbucks? I don't want to give too much love to Starbucks, but Philly, what's up? Two brothers hanging out at Starbucks waiting for a friend. Trespassing? Arrest? Seriously? The CEO says he's going to make it right, which I'm curious. I had a little meeting of the minds with Rock, and we're thinking free black coffee. Maybe, maybe not. I know, Mom. I'll ease up. I'm sorry. And Daryl Worley from the Philadelphia Eagles, cornerback. Anyone hear about this? I'm going to call this my oops of the week. Found in his car, passed out in an intersection. Multiple rules being broken at the same time. Yes, he too was arrested. That one could be valid, though. I'm thinking if you are a Super Bowl champ, you should have friends, or maybe an Uber on speed dial. There's no reason Mr. Worley should be drinking and driving, and we'll assume it's drinking and driving, because I don't know what else is going to cause him to pass out in the middle of the intersection early in the wee hours of the morning. That's all right. Desiree Linden, first American woman to win the Boston Marathon, 33 years. Congratulations. And for anyone that doesn't know, Sarah Sellers, second place. Everyone always forgets about second place. Sarah Sellers, full-time nurse. So kudos to her. I heard the weather was atrocious, but Desiree powered through it. 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 14 seconds of serious running and bad weather. So that is what it is. Sports update: the Rockies did get a little win last night against the Pirates, 6-2. They're 10-8, but it's early in the season. I don't really like to delve into that baseball stuff until after the All-Star break, if that, because we've got NHL playoffs. The Avs got their win. NBA playoffs. Golden State got a win. The Nugs, they teased us, so we're not worrying about them. They're out golfing as well right now. And then another update I want you guys to know about locally. There's a paving project coming in, okay? That's going to start April 30th. It's going to be from Walton Creek up the summit of Rabbit Ears. They're saying 5 to 15-minute delays during the height of it, which will be June 13th through July 17th. 5 to 45-minute delays, single lane traffic. You're obviously going to want to take 131 out of town, maybe hit 134 and get up over Gore, okay? If you're in a hurry, or the weather will be fine, you can sit, chill out, and be ready to sit and take in all the beautiful weather and listen to some good music on your radio while you're waiting. Oddly enough, that highest impact will be happening right around the World Cup, as I mentioned yesterday, which starts June 14th, goes for a month. But that high impact of repaving for, I'm wondering if it has to do something with the tour, the Steamboat, and maybe the Ride the Rockies race. Better pavement for bikers is obviously something that they enjoy. So again, be prepared for that at the end of the month here in April, starting with some new paving. And get yourself over to Starbucks and let them know how you feel about loitering in their establishments. Got some great guests coming up as well in the future here. And I won't tease you too much, and until we get some confirmations. It'll be like our release party, contractual obligations. So I can't promise you anything, but I got some great people coming here in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll invite you down and you can come check us out live as well. Stick around. We'll be right back with Nick LaGorga from Good Morning Acoustics. Hello, Steamboat. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick LaGorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Well, hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. What's going on? Just had a thought. Cooper counts. When you're up early, you let the dog out. That way we don't have any issues with that, right? A little father-son connection here. All right, so I told you, my man, Nick LaGorga, he's going to be joining us, and we're going to talk a little bit about Good Morning Acoustics. So, as I like to do, Nick LaGorga, come on down! Bum, bum, ba-da. We're going to get that crowd noise in. We got to plug in the crowd time. Nick! What's up, my man?
How's it going?
It's good. Good to see you. So what's happening?
I'm on the second episode of Hello, Steamboat.
See, so this way, when we go huge, you can say, yeah, I was on that second episode, right?
That's exactly what I plan on doing.
And we got Good Morning Acoustics, which I love. I mean, you started it a little bit before us, and you've been doing great things, and we've got this music thing. So I wanted to know how you came about with that idea.
So, Good Morning Acoustics.
Yeah.
I was doing what every 30-year-old American does, and I was surfing around on YouTube, and I was watching a video of one of my favorite artists, Steve Winwood.
Sure.
And you don't hear a lot of him doing like acoustic stuff.
Right.
And somebody somehow got a video of him just playing in front of a fireplace, and I saw the way they had the mic set up, and I was like, I was in a band, Acutonic, and we were in the middle of recording.
Yes.
So everything was a lot different, and I was like, well, that seems interesting. It
Right.
seems simple. It sounds good.
Yeah.
And I just started acquiring some recording equipment for myself, started recording myself, and was like, this isn't nearly as difficult as working with like a 5-piece band in a little cabin with a huge mixer.
Right.
And I just started falling in love with acoustic music.
Yeah. Well, and I've been watching you play as well. And now, when you're playing, if it's solo, in a nice quiet setting, do you find a little more, I don't want to say in tune with what you're doing, rather than that group setting?
Oh, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, there is something very, very special about just being the only entity in the room,
Right.
creating any sound. And it does kind of, you're always going to have that connection with you and your instrument.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier to kind of feel that connection when you don't have like people in the crowd. And
Right.
don't get me wrong, I love playing live. I love playing for
I know
people.
you do.
But I think there's something very humbling about playing
Sure.
acoustically. And again, I just think it's very pretty. I think it's like it's the origin of music. Man.
Yeah.
Music started with no electricity.
Right. Natural. What's the plans for you then coming up this summer? Because I know, are the artists reaching out to you to get on acoustics? Are you reaching out to them? How's that transfer going?
Now they are. It's
They
been
are.
like a big exchange here. In the beginning, I was just like chasing people down, and I had nothing to show anybody, so they were all just going based on my word. So thank you to everyone who was on the first season and your faith that you had in me.
Yeah, and I'm learning, so I can get, do I just keep chasing until they...
They start coming to you. They actually, your partner here,
Yeah, Rick and
Merrick,
Rock.
was the one that convinced me to start putting together something to show people.
Right.
Things sell a lot better when you can show some of the product rather than just keep saying, I'm telling you it's going to be the next
We're really
big
good.
thing. Yeah, it's great. I make it sound good. When you can take a part of your product and you give them just a little chunk of it,
Yeah.
they immediately want to start seeing more. And
Right.
some people go right past wanting to see more and they just want to do it. They
Yeah.
see it and they're like, no, this sounds great. When
When can we do it?
So now I'm having more groups come to me than anything.
Okay.
And that's the difficult part is
Right.
right now I'm trying to keep it small,
Yeah.
individual to maybe duets. Full bands are going to be a little bit more difficult for
Right.
me. It is a challenge I'm going to take on.
You're going to do it.
Oh, I'm definitely going to do it.
Okay.
My first music instructor told me, when it comes to music, don't pass up a single opportunity.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen. How do people reach out to you then as well? If there's someone catching our show here for the first time, they want to get on a Good Morning Acoustic, what do they do to get out to you?
So if you want to book some studio time, the best thing to do is to email me at goodmorningacoustics@gmail.com. You can reach out to me on Facebook. My page is just called Good Morning Acoustics. And subscribe on YouTube and watch the stuff. Comment, critique, let me know what you think. But yeah, if you want to get some studio time, shoot me an email.
Excellent. Now, you were up, you hung out with us, you got some great footage for the release party. What do you think about, as a musician, the lineup that they've got coming? And as I asked those guys, how it's growing, where they said they're booking bands in December for summer. What do you think about that process? As well as we get these bands that they want to keep coming back, but as you heard, we got people that want to see some new people. Mm-hmm. But it's a free summer concert for us. What are your thoughts and feelings on that? How it's working out?
You know, I've only been here on Steamboat for about 2 years, and I can say my absolute favorite thing about the place, no exaggeration, is the free summer concert series.
Right.
It was the very first thing I did when I came here. I got to see the Robin Randolph band. When I played for Acutonic, we got the great opportunity to open for Tribal Seeds.
Yes.
The way that I look at it is, I've lived in a handful of other places around the country. It doesn't happen very often where you get an organization that tries to pull in any amount of talent like that.
Right.
So what I would say is, I appreciate everyone they bring in, and the fact that they have Keller Williams coming with the type of history that Keller Williams has here. I think whoever's running that show is doing a great job.
Yeah.
And I would just say this much, as far as the free aspect goes, it's not even just that it's free.
Right.
Like, you can go there with no money and do good. Like, you're going to have a good time. But the big thing is that when you see those acts in other places, they are $20, $40, $80 tickets.
Right.
So it's like, if you brought $20 with you and you got a couple drinks, you hung out with some friends, it was just that much more that you got out of the experience.
Absolutely. So you're going to be playing any more as well? We're going to get to see you get on the strings and do a little bit of something for us at some point?
I definitely didn't stop being a musician when I started doing the show. I don't have as much time as I used to.
Right.
But what I will say is the underlining master plan of the show was every musician that comes in, I get to play with.
You get to play with.
And they don't always know this, but I record us playing together. So I'm constantly feeling people out, and actually the Yampa Valley Brewing Company in Hayden is going to be putting on a show for Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
I can't say yet who's going to be playing.
Oh, the
but
contractual obligations.
I've considered putting together an hour-long set with a few people just to kind of get back playing in front of people. So don't get me wrong, I want to be back out there, but the show is my main priority right now. I want every musician that comes on my show to be, I'm just highlighting their talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're already good.
Yeah.
Like I tell everybody, when people get nervous on the show, I'm like, you're going to play the song either way. Just let me record it. I'm going to do it.
You're going to play it either way. Is there a battle with you then? Because I know you have a passion to play. You've got this passion to produce. Is there a little battle, or are you finding it equal, a little pull and tug either way?
I like producing because I like seeing the results of the final product.
Sure.
Again, kind of going back to Merrick, back in New York, he was shooting like crazy, amazing footage of just like me and my dog at the beach, right?
Okay.
So I would see that and I'm like, how do you make it look like a movie? Like, why is it so cinematic? And he's going through all these terms. I have no idea what he's
Yeah.
saying. But there is a huge amount of wealth to the production side because, like I said, when it's done and people are like, that looked great. I
Yeah.
love that, especially when the musicians are like looking at it and they're like, dude, that's great.
Yeah.
And they're all super happy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like fulfillment I get out of that. But I would say the battle is just how much more I want to play the instruments because a lot of times like I'm telling them, I'm like, well, here, go practice your song while I plug this stuff in, and they'll be like talking, drinking coffee, and I'm like, I wish I could practice, right? so I would say the only real battle is I don't get to play as often as I would like to.
One more question here for you. Out of these people that you've got to produce and record on the show, can you single out someone that maybe was your favorite thus far?
One of my favorites?
Yeah.
You know what? I had a great time with everyone that was on
Right.
season 1, but I will say this much. Kelly Ann Kerr.
Yeah.
She's just a shining star, man. And it might have just been by luck, but I had recorded a handful of people just to try to get the process down. What do I need to do to make sure that when I watch it, there's going to be audio and it's going to look good? What do I do to make it look better? And by the time I'd kind of honed in on what I was doing, Kellyanne Kerr comes in, and I'm used to getting 2-3 songs out of people. She must have played 7 or 8 that first day.
Wow.
So professional. All of her material she had just down. Her voice is amazing. She was warming up. She was drinking warm tea. You know, I mean, she was so professional about it that it made me fall even more in love with producing because I'm like, if I can find like 20 of you, next
With that
3 years
passion.
of this show are going to be perfect.
Awesome.
Kellyanne Kerr, definitely. There will be very strategic placement of her episodes in my season. 'cause
Nice.
She's just great, man.
And now as well, so you were here on a great day. We've got this young, talented lady named Adia Clark Lay. Remarkable, and I'm sure you saw what she did with us for Farmers Market, right?
Yes, sir.
When you see the youth that are as talented as she is, you got words, advice, ideas, suggestions for them?
Yes. There is nothing better that you can do with your life as a young adult than to learn how to play music. It is so beneficial for so many different aspects of your life. One, it's just a talent that you will always, once you learn it, it's like riding a bike. You can walk away for a little bit. You can break your hand playing football and still be able to play the guitar, you know, when you're done healing. But I'm just saying, playing music it's just a peaceful thing. I think it humbles kids. I work with kids at Music with Visions up the street here. And I can tell you this much. It does something to humans, dude, that it just chills them out. Like me as a kid, if someone would have put a guitar in my hand, it might have been that much better. But I actually approached her the minute I walked into your studio.
Yeah.
And talked to her mother a little bit, and maybe future episode
Awesome.
of Good Morning Acoustics, because it is that. I think that's the important thing about the show is that we highlight the talent that we have here.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to Red Rocks.
No.
In the studio, we got a kid who 5 years from now might be charging $100 a ticket at Red Rocks. See them now, watch them grow, and when you watch them get better and you see the excitement in their face, it's something you can't replicate.
Perfect. Nick LaGorga, Good Morning Acoustics. You guys take the time, check out the videos. If you're a musician, give this man a call and let him help you out, all right? Thank you for the time. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Pleasure, my man. Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back with Vladen Chase, the voice of Steamboat Springs High School Sports. Stick around. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick LaGorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. Me, TC. Welcome back. Nick LaGorga, huh? Good Morning Acoustics. Check that man out, all right? That's good stuff. And again, Steamboat. Lucky and blessed. Talented people just chilling out in our hood. And we're going to keep it rolling. I'm jealous of the guy. He's got hockey knowledge, and my kid loves it, and so I think I got to really pick his brain a little bit more, and I get to spend time with him on the huddle. But he also hosts his own show, No Boundaries, Tuesdays 4 to 6, sometimes Thursdays. We'll get it out of him. Vladen Chase, come on down. Bum bum ba-da. Dun, dun. We're gonna get that soundtrack in. What's up, big?
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. Good to see you. Thank you for spending a little morning with us. I know how you're a morning guy. You got things to do and places to be. And
You can tell by my hair. That's what it is.
you
isn't
went
it?
with the morning hair.
This is actually
Is this
custom.
product?
This is custom 131 air dried.
Oh, windows down.
Actually, I was just taking the dog out and it's really windy.
I felt that too.
Yeah,
Rock
just a
told me
little
the
bit.
weather's gonna change.
We'll see.
All right, I gotta drop my. I'm sorry for yesterday. We huddled up. We jumped on you. We Harvey, Drew, we were putting the beat down on you. Debbie Downer on our abs. You said they might win. They won. I think they scored 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah,
3?
minute and 40 seconds.
Was it the home ice? Is it down 2-0? You're the hockey guy.
I said
Give it
it's
to
the
me.
home ice, and they've been playing incredible hockey, especially against such a tough opponent like
Sure.
Nashville.
Yeah.
A lot better than I anticipated, but you make the playoffs for a reason.
Right.
So when you're in the dance, everything kind of changes, and I was thinking they'll maybe be able to pull that one out last night.
Yeah.
I'm pretty interested to see how Wednesday goes, but we've got at least a 5-game series here.
At least
so
5.
It's exciting.
I asked you yesterday about this PK Subban guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him even more.
Yeah,
He does what he did last night all the time. Is that what he does?
he's an antagonist. He gets under your skin, but he's also so skilled, and that's one of the most frustrating things is when you just really get riled up about something.
Yeah.
And then he can go out and perform at such a high level. It's something that is, as a hockey player, incredibly frustrating. You're just like, there's nothing we can do.
And I mean, I'm asking, like, I see him. He'll do his checks, but he's got this follow through with his hand.
Oh, he punched McKinnon in the back of the head.
He did it to several players.
The announcer goes, "Oh, he just put the forearm into him," and it's like, that was a little more than that, bud.
Is that a penalty? Are you allowed to do that?
That is a penalty in the regular season.
Oh.
I heard them talking about it last night, and I was laughing. I'm like, they're talking about refereeing and, you know, the difference between playoffs and the regular
Yeah.
season. They were talking specifically for basketball, but it was the funniest thing because I'm like, in hockey, that's, you anticipate that.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to play a little bit more, and that's almost an enjoyable portion of it because if it gets out of hand, it's not about that. It's not about
Okay.
throwing elbows and doing this and that. It's about letting these athletes perform to their highest capability
Yeah.
and you're going to have to bat a little bit more. That's the whole point of the second dance.
And now, you get the game one, somebody may get laid out, right? You come back in game two, I keep hearing him say, things are getting a little chippy. He didn't forget that hit.
Oh, no.
Do we go back and forth about the hit throughout the entire series, or is it, you got me, I'm going to get you, then it goes to rest?
No, it does not go to rest. It just compounds.
It does.
Oh, absolutely. And it's something that's really just, again, bringing more excitement to a series.
Yeah.
And that's why 7-game series, some of the best that you'll ever see. Because Game 7 is the pinnacle of this, and it's fun.
Landeskog and McKinnon.
Mm-hmm.
Those boys are amazing.
Yeah.
They said, I think I heard him say McKinnon is a strong skater, but it looks like the man is just powerful.
Yeah.
Like his acceleration, it's incredible. Those guys, is it something that you say, you know, I hear him talking about we were saying it yesterday on the show, these guys with the Knights, that third and fourth line guys who are now first and second line guys. But our first and second line guys are, they're top notch.
Yeah, they're bona fide first and second line guys. Landeskog went third overall in his draft class, and McKinnon obviously went first overall. And so, you know, it's pretty big. These guys are finally just coming into their own, and we've talked about it again on Harvey's Huddle quite a bit on my show at No Boundaries. But there was a cancer in our room that was removed midway point of the season. And, you know, it was one of those, and I have to share this because it just made me laugh. It was Matt Duchene, right?
Really?
So he went to Ottawa, and that really, he was one of the last of what you could call the old guard because, you know, he'd gone through so much with the Avalanche organization. And, you know, he's a great player, but it was his time, and that's the business side of things.
Yeah.
He was kind of done with being that. But there's this great meme, and I have to share it because it was just the funniest thing. It goes, don't you hate it when you switch lanes and then all of a sudden your lane you were in starts going faster? And it was a picture of Matt Duchene. And it goes, so does Matt Duchene. Because, of course, Ottawa finishes, you know, at the bottom, near the bottom of the Eastern Conference. So it was,
looking at Toronto. 4-2 over Boston last night. Boston still leads that series. What do you see going on there?
It's pretty interesting because teams that take a 2-0 lead have about an 86-88% chance of going on to win. That's about their winning percentage.
Okay.
Granted, you're talking about very nearly 400 series of that, so it's like, you know, it's a little bit convoluted in that. The percentage is there, though. You're never in trouble until you until you lose on home ice, though. And that's kind of the old adage.
Sure.
And then you have to win one on the road.
Right.
That's what it comes down to, especially when you're that lower seed. I think that's going to be one of the more exciting series to watch out of the East, simply because Columbus has already beat Washington twice, and everyone knows Washington is 1 or 2 rounds into the playoffs, and they're done. But Toronto is so youthful, and Boston is just one of those teams that is mean, and it's a veteran team. It's just a lot of savvy on that squad. You picked up Rick Nash late in the year.
Right.
That's huge. But it's definitely going to be one of the more fun series to watch out of the East.
New Jersey, Tampa Bay. New Jersey 5-2 last night. Tampa Bay's leading that series 2-1. What do you see there?
Tampa Bay is very likely going to be competing with Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're 2 of the top teams. They have been. And they just have the right makeup to go deep. They've got depth. They've got stars. And they've got great goaltending.
Gotcha.
And New Jersey is kind of surprised to make it.
Okay.
They definitely played extremely well down the stretch. Taylor Hall had a coming out this year and just played incredible down the stretch for them and really catapulted them into the playoffs. But they're still young.
Yeah.
They're going to learn. They'll do well in the coming seasons, but expect Tampa.
San Jose, 8-1 over Anaheim last night, and they're up 3-0 in that series. We're going to finish that one up quick?
Yeah, I think, Anaheim might steal at least one game.
Okay.
They've got too much firepower.
Sure.
Too much, again, of that savvy that I talked about. You're talking Ryan Getzlaff, Corey Perry, these guys who've been there before. They actually picked up Adam Henrique from New Jersey in a trade earlier in the year, and he's really been a big piece for them
Sure.
offensively. So I think they're too good to not win a game. Their goaltending, obviously at 8-1, was a little shaky.
Right.
But that was one of their strongest points during the season. So
Okay.
they'll bounce back. I'm sure they'll steal at least one, and then you never know when that series shifts back to Anaheim
Right.
if they can keep that going. But yeah, they'll probably be knocked out eventually.
Yeah.
The San Jose team's pretty strong, and Martin Jones, obviously, they're just a couple years removed from being in the finals,
Right.
so he's pretty solid as well.
Okay. Let's go closer to home. High school sports, real quick. What do you got coming up this week that the people need to know about?
Oh man, so we've got a game tonight. The soccer girls
Yeah.
are coming in. They're going to play Rifle. They just beat Rifle on Saturday. It's kind of fun. You get a home and home series.
Yeah.
Then we've got lacrosse on Thursday. That's at 4 o'clock. Tonight's is at 6.
Yep.
And that is against Glenwood.
Okay.
And then Friday, Palisade comes in for soccer. Another
Palisade.
6 o'clock game. I don't know if you were listening to that one.
Yes, I recall.
Yes. So they talking to the coaching staff after, it was kind of like that was just one of those games where everyone was off.
Okay.
You know, and it happens. Usually you hope that it's only 1 or 2 players
Right.
and you can kind of adjust that, but it was a weird game. Palisade seems stronger than they have in recent years. They've got a girl who's a DU commit. So
Oh, wow.
she's just a baller. And then there's another girl on that squad who is one of the fastest girls on the field.
We
every
talked
time
about
she
that. They're
takes it.
sending it.
Yeah, and
Let her
she's
run.
able to just run right behind the D. But that's a huge game because for Steamboat, they had this 6-game winning streak. They beat Battle Mountain. Now they've lost to Battle Mountain. They need to win all their games that they can to try and position themselves in the best way possible for RPI. And that Palisade game is definitely going to be one of them where they need to not only beat the Bulldogs, but they need to put a beat
on
down
the Bulldogs.
on
All
the
right.
Bulldogs.
And you too, okay? You've got your own little radio gig. When can people catch you? There's no boundaries, and your band of merry men.
That's so much fun. Brian gives us a lot of grief
Yes.
because we've got a lot of people that go in the studio. Usually it's full. We've got a bunch of people coming in for
Yeah.
interviews. Normally it's Tuesdays 4 to 6. It might be moving to Thursdays. Volleyball calls during the
Oh,
summer, so we
you are a
might
volleyballer.
might be doing that. But it's 4 to 6 either on Tuesday or Thursday. We're in the middle of 5 weeks of not doing it because of high school sports.
Right.
'Tis the season,
I hear
so
you.
we'll be getting back at it next week.
There you guys. Vladen Chase, my man, the voice of Steamboat High School Sports. Check him out. No boundaries. Tuesdays 4 to 6, maybe Thursdays. Off for 5 weeks.
We're ready to go.
But we got him on the huddle on Mondays, and he pops in on Wednesdays at the Barley. Are you get a barley shot in with us, maybe?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'll come by.
Thank you for the time. The hair looks great.
Thank you.
Come back again soon.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Vladen Chase, no boundaries. Check him out. T counts. Hello Steamboat. We'll be right back with Adia Clark Lay. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick LaGorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. TC in the director's chair, I'll call it, and got a spot right there for some music. And you know, we've said before, we like to have our music, our live music, if we can. And we had Nick on Good Morning Acoustic. It's a great little avenue that people can check out some local musicians, but as well, one of our favorites who has kept in touch with us and makes us feel like we've validated ourselves by having such a talented individual on the show with us. You might have seen her at the farmer's market this past summer, and you could have seen her anywhere locally. Adia Clark Lay, come on down. Dun, dun, da, da.
Hi, Tony.
Hello.
How are you?
Back. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Did you miss us?
I missed you tons.
See, when she goes big, we're going with her, just so you know. We've already discussed that, right? Interviews, private jet. How's things? Seriously, all's good?
All is good.
Yeah.
Over the winter, I played at Bar Lazy El Ranch.
Yes.
I do sleigh rides and dinner. I was the entertainment. I have a gig at Corner Slice on Friday, the 20th,
Yes.
this week. It's
Yeah.
coming up, 6 to 8. Really excited.
Not nervous at all. You're past the nerves, right?
Yeah.
You are. How was the sleigh ride stuff? Because you're out, you're in the barn or in the setup,
Yeah,
and
I was in the barn. It was a lot of fun. We went on a sleigh ride for my birthday, which is January 1st. We went that night.
you're a New Year's baby.
I'm a New Year's baby. And we went that night, and then we met the owner, and my mom mentioned that I'm a musician,
Yeah.
and then he gave me the gig. It's really fun.
Without even like, hey, should we try something?
I played that night, like, I played the guy's guitar, and they liked me.
Yeah.
But they already, like, offered me the gig. It was it's pretty cool.
So it's here. Let me show you how good I am since I've got the gig.
Yeah.
Now, how about picking up someone else's guitar and just grabbing it? You got to grab it and tune it up a little bit, or was that not even? Is that
it
ever an
was
issue?
pretty tuned, but he had different picks, different strings,
Mhm.
different size guitar. It's a little different, but
Yeah.
it was really fun playing different guitars
Sure.
since I can't have everyone in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, you heard Nick earlier there, and he talked to your mom. What do you think about possibly getting on doing a little Good Morning
That
Acoustics?
sounds really fun.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, he was talking about Kellyanne earlier.
Yeah.
I just bought her old PA system, her first one that she got from her dad. I'm planning on using it on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we got a little connection here.
Yeah.
All right. Now, as Nick was saying, do you like that? You were in a group. You did that. You've recorded some stuff. Now you're doing your thing solo. Do you find that intimacy or a little higher level of passion or connection with your songs when you're doing it by yourself?
I do. I mean, a lot of the songs I play now are ones that I played with the band,
Mm-hmm.
but I still have some that like I come up with on my own, like to play that are covers.
Yeah.
And then my sister likes some songs, so she helps me sometimes. She's 9.
Yeah, I know. I remember. She's talented as well. Now,
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Again, I remember asking you this back in the summer. When did it start for you? When did you catch it or know, or did mom say, "Oh my gosh, she's it's brilliant"?
I started singing when I was like 9 months old, and I played guitar since 2nd grade, so
Yeah.
about 6 years.
Yeah. Easy?
Not easy, but really fun.
Yeah.
I don't like using the word easy.
Oh, yeah, you told me that this summer. You did. What is it? Give the explanation. What do you think?
Okay, so in 4th grade, my science teacher, she would never let us use the word easy, and I just like kind of caught on to that, so I never used like the word easy that much.
Yeah.
So simple or something like that.
Yeah. I still think you're an old soul for 14. I don't know where your knowledge comes from. Are you going to bring your little sister along? Is she learning? Is she playing? Is there a duet thing that
she
could
got
happen?
drums last Christmas, but she's more of an equestrian person.
Oh.
Yeah, she rides horses.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, we got some stuff to do here.
Yeah, we couldn't like something like video games or checkers or anything. We had to be.
Your favorite artist? I think I asked you back in the summer as well. Music's going around the world, and musicians are up and coming. There's young artists. There's old souls as well. What's your favorite musician that you like to listen to?
I don't really have a favorite musician, but I listen to Ed Sheeran, Adele, Shawn Mendes, Christina Aguilera.
Mm-hmm. Where's your hip hop? I haven't heard any hip hop in there yet.
Kendrick Lamar.
There we are. I got some Lamar out of her. You maybe cover any hip-hop songs, make them your own type of thing? You mess around and do any of that stuff?
I'm trying to learn some.
You are?
I've been having to learn a little bit of country for Barley's EO.
Oh, sure.
So that's expanding my horizons a lot.
How's your give me some country that you like or that you're listening to.
Need You Now. Adele did a cover of it.
Okay.
Wagon Wheel.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the CMA Awards?
I watched a little bit of it.
A little bit. Anything spark?
I didn't. I don't watch a lot of stuff like on TV. I'm usually like focused on school and homework. And I was in the high school play, but I'm in 8th grade.
Was it Footloose? Wait.
They let 5th through 8th graders audition.
And you made it.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was really fun.
Yeah?
I was really looking forward to it because I'm planning on being in the high school plays all through high school.
Of course.
So
what part did you play? What did you do?
I was ensemble.
Okay.
So
You just get to singing.
Singing and dancing.
How's your dance moves? I've never seen you dance.
I'm not a dancer. I danced when I was little, but I'm not a dancer.
All right, so you gotta implement that into your routine a little bit at some point, maybe. Really?
Maybe.
All right. What are you gonna play for us today? What have you been working on?
Planning on playing free falling.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, maybe some wagon wheel.
Okay, I don't mind that. I asked you about a little contest earlier because I was thinking there might be a music contest, but then I was thinking you would smash. Are you mentoring or teaching any other kids as well, doing anything of that nature?
I'm teaching my math teacher guitar.
Really?
Yes.
Is that for grades or for cash?
Cash.
How much are you charging for lessons?
$20.
Say that louder.
$20.
Okay. Talented. How's the teaching going?
It's going pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your...
At the beginning of the year, we were like sharing fun facts about ourselves, and I mentioned that I had 5 guitars.
Okay.
She's like, "Oh, if you ever want to exchange tutoring for guitar lessons, I'm down for that." And then I'm a straight A student, so I don't really need tutoring. So we started doing guitar lessons.
So it's for cash because your grades are fine.
Yeah.
Well done, entrepreneur, musician. How's your student coming along? How are the lessons going? Is she learning?
She's learning.
Really?
Yeah, she's doing good.
She's good.
Yeah.
So that's a testament to your teaching skill.
Yeah.
Yeah? Who taught you?
Well, I listened to a lot of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I know, you told me that.
Especially when I was really little, I
Yeah.
had like a bunch of her books,
Uh-huh.
like guitar books, and then I just kind of picked up a guitar that my uncle gave me.
Can we
But
say
then
self-taught a little bit?
maybe a little bit, but
Yeah.
I did do classical guitar.
Okay.
Um,
What's the hardest part about teaching someone?
getting them to practice. Okay. I don't know if I could be like a school teacher because I feel
Oh.
bad when I don't do my homework. I try to do my homework. I
Yes.
feel really bad when I don't. And guitar lessons are the same way. Like your homework.
Right.
You got to do your homework if you want to learn.
Okay, give me a quick, would it be like just work on your fingers or work on, give me
Fingers,
something.
strumming. You have to get your fingers like built up, calloused.
Okay.
Yeah. My first guitar, we took off the steel strings and put on nylon strings because my fingers were hurting so much when I was like.
Oh. Now what's the difference? Give me the nylon a little softer, a little easier.
A little
pluck.
softer,
Okay.
smoother.
And then you build up calluses, switch back to the
I have steel strings now.
steel string. Give a better sound than nylon.
Yeah, they're more broad and
Yeah.
give a better sound. They're louder.
Cool. Well, thank you for coming. Let's take a break, clear this out of the way, give you your space, and let you do your things. That sound cool?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Adia Clark Lay coming up. Hold on. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick LaGorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hi guys, I'm Adia Clark Lay. I'm gonna be playing a little bit of guitar for you to close off the show. Playing at Corner Slice on Friday the 20th this week, 6 to 8. Come and see me. She's a good girl.
girl. You are so good. Come over here. Get our picture, huh? Can we get our good picture now? Hey, it's Hello Steamboat, the future of steamboat music. Listen, when you play in Red Rocks, we get to come backstage, right?
Definitely.
Hey, you guys, Hello Steamboat, Adia Clark Lay. Check her out at the Corner Slice Friday, 6 to 8?
6 to 8.
6 to 8, and then she's coming back. We're going to have her on again for sure. Mom and Dad already agreed to it. Stick around. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Hello Steamboat. Have a great day, you guys. Say bye, Adia.
Bye, guys.
Hello Steamboat is recorded live from